so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Peter, I think we're going to be seeing an awful lot of the player Pedro Neto, because he's so quick and agile, and his ability to twist and turn at top speed really does give him the edge in those crowded areas. I think he'll be his team's go-to guy when they're looking to counter too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Chance there, first of the game.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Pedro Neto. Ruben Dias. Stones. Lewis gently down. In towards the centre. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Guardiol.
Took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Bernardo Silva. Guardiol. Ruben Dias. Cherki. Lewin. Chalabar. James. Pedro Neto. And here's Neto. That was asking just too much of him. Cherki. Stones. Lewis. Foden. Played towards the other side. Vardio. Doku. There's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Nacho, and it's Cucurella in with the challenge. Foden, playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Doku has it out wide and in space. Offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nacho. Foden. Cherki. Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer. James, and here's Neto. Changes him with that pass. And he shoots! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's not taking him long. That's going to be a booking. He's trying the shot. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Chalobah. Fernandez. Chalobah. Palmer. Garnacho. Muscular approach does pay off here. Palmer cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And here's Neto. Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz, and the keeper's got it again. Stones. Lewis. Cherki. Vardio. Aim forwards. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Fernandez. Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Played into space. Pedro Neto. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now here's the delivery. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Palmer is offering a right smile there. Sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Claudio. Doku. Claudio. Cherki. Lewis. That's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Well, he knew he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Nacho. Going full tilt down the left. Now then, the ball's come loose. Stones carrying after the ball here. Cherki. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Oh, nice touch. Time to deliver. Colwell is there, and he can get that clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri. And it's Lewis. He's in plenty of space here. Cherki! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cherki. Foden looking to get on the end of this. Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Proves too strong. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother me.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Fernandez gets it away. Cherki. Rodri. Takes a shot! Stones over towards the opposite flank. Lewis. Here's Foden. It's Lewis. It's anyone's ball now. That's Palmer. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. It's a super give and go. Cross goes in there. Jackie. And the play for a throw. Spread out to the left. Garnacho in acres of space out wide. He's found the way through.
Garnacho, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Doku picks it up out wide. Guardiola. Can he stop it going? Oh, they could be caught out here. Lewis chooses to go cross-field. That's too far for anyone. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. Let's come back to the keeper. Stones. Quarter of an hour played. 0-0 still. Look at bounces though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Fernandez. James. Shalaban. That's really well manoeuvred. He's shifting through the gears here. Great defending, strong and determined. Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party over to compromise. And it's Cucurella. Palmer. Rodri wins the duel this time. Haaland. Cucurella. James shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. Doku. It'll be a throw-in. Jackie. It's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva has a goal! It's a physical challenge. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Jackie. Guardiola. That's good play. There are a few waiting for it. Great chance! Moved on forwards. Garnacho. Chalobah. Out to the right. Oh, red. Nice interception. Jackie. Foden. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Lewis. And it's played forward. It's gone for a throw-in. Colwell. Palmer. Caicedo. Cucurella. Chalobah. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Now he's off and running. Pedro Neto. James, it's a delicate pass, and that's not going to reach. Guardiola goes on a charge down the left. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know. They have every right to be.
He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. Now Schwalbe goes for a shot. Bernardo Silva. And here's Doku. It's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
felled him there. Guardiol. Doku. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Palmer. João Pedro. Oh, good spread. Now it's Pedro Neto. That's tidy. He is through here. Out towards the flank. Pedro Neto. Here comes the cross. Lewis. Succumbs to the pressure. Doku. Guardiol. Cherki. Foden. Lewis. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Hit into the middle. It's a mighty effort! It's now a play for goal kick. He's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
This is the sort of game that makes you want to stop what you're doing and pay for it.
Twisting and turning, keeps going his head.
Full draw between the
There will be a throw-in. He's being urged on the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
João Pedro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Fernandes with the short one. Now it's Fernandes. Can he deliver? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking to go deep. Absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bernardo Silva, and he goes cross-field. Cherki. Haaland! Haaland! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Stones. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. James. Now it's Pedro Neto. Looking to orchestrate a counter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. João Pedro. Fernandez forwards and with intent. Pedro goes for the header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short.
An earlier incident where he's okay, that's a relief.
So who's he picking out?
Need any treatment.
Oh, what a collide!
7 or 8 yards inside the
And
Chelsea
yes,
half.
it's
He's just caught as he
there!
was stretching forward by Reece James. And I think that's what the Manchester City players are saying. I think they're saying James has committed a few fouls there.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Moved on forwards.
Doku really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's played forward. Well time, excellent interception. Knocks it out wide. And it's James. It's a throw-in. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Caicedo gets over and intercepts. Haaland! He's missed, but not by that far.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Fernandez. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Still very early doors. Garnacho! Cherki. That has been cut short. And here's Garnacho. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Stones. Foden. Cucurella. Chalobah. Caicedo. Palmer. Colwell. And that was nowhere near his best. Cucurella. Chalobah. Played out to the right. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Neto. Very nicely done. And it's James. Pedro Neto. Looks across and plays it in. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. Haaland. Foden. Great defending, strong and determined. And the shots! He scored! And they've got their lead back. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, it's come loose. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Haaland have it back and can go again. And here's Garnacho. Plenty waiting in the middle. Garnacho crossed in once more. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. That's played in low. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So what can they conjure from this one? Looking to widen the gap even further here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's Rodri. Tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
João Pedro. And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Ruben Dias looks to the other side. Foden. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, that's well done, really robust. This is gone, that's a foul. Garnacho. Caicedo. Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal! chance and a real let-off.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Aim forwards. That's very neat. Swings it across. Palmer. James, gently done. Chalobah played out to the left flank. Colwell. Palmer. Chalobah. Chalobah chooses to go cross-field. João Pedro. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Garnacho. Cucurella. Caicedo. Fernandez. Caicedo. Ooh, delicate chip through. That's the keeper's ball. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Rodri shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Palmer. João Pedro. Over to the left. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Donnarumma getting this one clear. And here's Garnacho. Garnacho. Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Haaland. Doku. And here's Foden. Cherki. Doku. He's in a great position here. Gets the shot away! It's off target and by quite a way.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Rodri. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Coming up to half-time, leading, and think for the... Haaland! Really well-taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but we have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing team. My team is quite uncomfortable for it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he welcomes it in, and he's onside. It's really well cleared. It's a little off target. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. And it's lofted through here. That has been... Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Foden. Oh, it's played into the area. Gets it away. Stones. Rodri. Fernandez. Guardiola. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Takes the shots. Split-second reaction.
Bernardo Silva clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bernardo Silva plays it short. Foden, and that's aimed into the middle. Danger averted for now. That's a good run down the left. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Stones. Cherki. Vardiol tries to thread one through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Defending, but that'll do. Rodri. That's going to go a long way. Vardiol. Out to the right. João Pedro. And he's managed to get free. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Lewis. Foden. Oh, that's nice. Foot in. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Cucurella. Garnacho. And here's Palmer. Pedro Neto! Oh, it's come loose. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Chalobah makes the interception. Foden. Silva. Now it's Doku. Guardiol. Bernardo Silva. Fired deep towards the back post. That's an excellent interception. And it's played forward. Nacho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Haaland. Cherki. Lewis. Foden. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Doku. A chance to play it in. James. Hurtling down that right flank. Nicely intercepted. Bernardo Silva. 4 extra minutes added on. Cherki. Oh, good spread. Foden making good progress on the right-hand side. Cucurella does really well to win the ball there. James. Nacho. Cucurella. Now it's Garnacho. Cherki. Rodri. Doku. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's come to nothing. It's out for a goal kick. And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And here's Haaland. Chalobah does well to get it back. Caicedo. Fernandes. Chalobah forwards and with intent. João Pedro. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Rodri gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Bernardo Silva with the clearance. Guardiol. Stones. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Cherki. And he welcomes it in. Shifted upfield. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lewis. Cherki. Aim forwards. Chalobah cuts out the pass. Pedro Neto. Palmer. James. In by James. He's cut it out. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is shown a yellow card. Palmer tries to clear. Garnacho. He expected better, and so did he. Ruben Diaz. He's fizzed it forward. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. The referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the action is back on the way. Fernandes. Palmer. Pedro Neto could try cutting inside here. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And he cuts out the supply. Palmer. Chalobah. James. Pedro Neto. James. And here's Neto. Lobbed in behind. Can he latch on to this? There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Palmer. Cucurella. By no Gittins. He has found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. It's just beyond his reach. Chalobah. James. Now it's Pedro Neto. And it's James. Referee's given a throw. Rodri. Stones. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Purring Palmer! And it's been taken short. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Cucurella. Caicedo. Great defending, strong and determined. Doku. Doku chips it through. That is a great pick out. Well, that's well seen too. Ball's gone out of play. Foden proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Doku, looking here to chip it through. Caicedo. João Pedro. Palmer. João Pedro. Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there. Rodri. Cherki. Vardiol. Now it's Doku. Doku. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's run loose here. Haaland. Bino Gittins. Caicedo. Fernandez, lead over towards the opposite flank. It's gone out for a throw-in. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Foden. Stones. Lewis. Stones. Foden. Rodri. Stones gently done. Face to face with the keeper, and the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Doku, that's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Fernandez. James, who does have an assist to his name. Palmer. João Pedro. Caicedo. Back into the middle. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. Nice interception, well timed. Deftly away. Lewis. Rodri. Clearly not happy with that. Chalobah. Caicedo. Colwill. Aim forwards. Bino Gittins. Now it's Palmer. Oh, he's found support out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. Stones forwards and with intent. Foden. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Caicedo. He's in plenty of space here. Showing good feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Defending of the... takes a shot! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Fernandes goes short. That's really well manoeuvred. Chalobah. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. James. That's the throw. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. Well read. And the danger is averted. Doku. Now it's Haaland. Cherki. Now it's Foden. He's found a way through. Cucurella too strong for his opponent there. Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Doku. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that. The starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Foden. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland spread out to the left. Now who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Moved on forwards. Caicedo. Caicedo shifted upfield. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he has been fouled there. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
difficult read. James. Pedro Neto. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Doku. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's played forward. Now it's João Pedro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. By no Gittins. Donnarumma, one ball by the goalkeeper. Lewis. Stones. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Cherki, aim forwards. Caicedo. By no Gittins. Now it's João Pedro. Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! Lewis. Now it's Foden. Now it's Haaland. And he's lost his man here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Bernardo Silva. Foden, a cracking ball. Doku. Bernardo Silva. He's shifting through the gears here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ruben Dias. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. That's been drilled forward. Ruben Dias. Played out to the right. Dinks one through. Foden in acres of space out wide. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. James. And here's Neto. Fernandes. And here's Neto. Plenty waiting in the middle. Pedro Neto skims one in. Muscular approach does pay off here. Cucurella. Colwill. Colwill gently done. And it's Cucurella. Pedro Neto finds himself offside. goalkeeper's got good distance on that. Caicedo. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Colwell goes forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Caicedo. Fernandez. Great defending, strong and determined. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Ruben Dias. Stones. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He is through here. Haaland! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Chalobah. Cucurella forwards and with intent. Lewis concedes a free kick for that. Wins the duel this time. And a chance! Bernardo Silva. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Caicedo. And it's Palmer. Caicedo. Foden with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Now it's Haaland. Cherki. Rodri. Foden. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Palmer. Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. João Pedro. Doku. Rodri. Cherki. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Stones. That's really well manoeuvred. Clipped into space. Now who's going to be first to this? Do have a chance to counter here. Palmer. Bino Gittins. Gets a good foot in there. Stones shifted upfield. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Colwell. Bino Gittins. And it's Cucurella. James. It's run loose here. And the counter is on. Haaland laid out to the left flank. Calmly anticipates. Now it's Pedro Neto. And here's Neto. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. James charging forward down that flank. Bernardo Silva forwards and with intent. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Palmer done delicately. Guardiola gets it clear and claimed it back swiftly. And here's Neto. Played into the middle. Shot, surely! In he goes again. Oh, taken with style. Donnarumma, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So is this the start of a comeback? Vardiol. Colwell. Palmer. Quick ball upfield. Foden. Cherki. Lewis caresses it through. Can he get onto this? Fernandez. Caicedo. And it's played forward. Vardiol. Lewis. Rodri. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Bino Gittins. Oh, this is a good shoot! Donnarumma sends that a long way. Haaland. Foden. Oh, it's come loose. Could be danger here. Played in by Foden. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bernardo Silva with the short one. Time to deliver. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Brilliantly cut out. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And that's been won straight back. Doku. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Foden. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Palmer clears it away. João Pedro. He's through here. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Fernandez. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Doku. And he's managed to get free. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Nice physical challenge. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Caicedo, gently done. Oh, played through for the wide man. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Chalobah cuts it out. James. Fernandez, gently done. And he thumps it clear. They've played it short. Cross goes in there. Rodri gets it away. Haaland. Fernandez with the foul. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bino Gittins. Joao Pedro. Now it's Pedro Neto. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Stones. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's O'Reilly. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Fernandez. James. Colwell. Aim forwards. Bino Gittins. Caicedo. Probing pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Lewis is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rodri. And it's played forward. Colwell clears it away. Cucurella. Bino Gittins. Nice control. Caicedo. He's found a way through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Palmer! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Substitutions taking place.
how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Lewis shifted upfield. O'Reilly. Savić has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Keeper's dealt with that. Bino Gittins. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Savić. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Fernandes. James, and he goes cross-field. Lofted in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Vardiol. Doku. Proves too strong. And it's Fernandes. Doku. Fernandes. James. Fernandes. Palmer. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Bernardo Silva is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Bernardo Silva. Succumbs to the pressure. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Looking for a corner. And it's been taken short. Now this could be it. And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Fernandes plays it short. Doku forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. That's really well manoeuvred. Fernandez. And it's lofted through here. By no Gittins. Well read, and the danger is averted. O'Reilly. Doku. James. Caicedo. Cucurella. Bino Gittins. Cucurella. Hit into the middle. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. Cucurella. Proves too strong. Doku. Marmoush. Oh, good spread. And it's O'Reilly. Savić in acres of space out wide. That's a throw. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Lewis is having a shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. Rodri. Stones aim forwards. Out to the right. Savić. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Bernardo Silva with the short one. Can he deliver? Now it's Savić. Chance for a shot! It's been taken short. Tries to get it clear. Aim forwards. Palmer. Bino Gittins. Caicedo. Cucurella. Cucurella forwards and with intent. And it's Palmer. He's had a shot! Goal at his mercy and somehow he's missed it. Defending of the desperate variety. Moved on forwards. Just 5 minutes left. Tries a deft little ball. And the keeper takes decisive action. And that is as far as they're going to go. Savić. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Marmoush. And he's on his way! Can he finish? Savić. Ah, such a clever touch. It's a great ball. Can he finish? Save again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Palmer. It's run loose here. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. Savić. Savić. Bullish header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Marmoush certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
James. And it's played forward. James. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. So who's he picking out? Modric. Modric! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Marmoush. O'Reilly. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, great! And Marmoush! The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nice physical challenge. James. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Fernandez. James. He has found the way through. Vardiol gets rid without sophistication. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Modric. Bino Gittins. Modric. Played out wide. Correa. Caicedo. This is gone, that's foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. And it's James. Mudryk. Caicedo. That's a nicely weighted pass. And the ball is out of play. Caicedo, gently done. That is lovely. Lewis does really well to win the ball there. That has been cut short. Stones forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. O'Reilly. Shapes to shoot! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. And it came up beautifully.
So now the difference is 3. Fernandez. Cucurella moved on forwards. Lobbed in behind. Can he latch on to this? No, that's not going to find its target. And reclaimed it in a trice. Mudryk. Marmoush. Well, they could break here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Savić. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, they could be caught out here. Bino Gittins. Caicedo. And it's played forward. Just the goalkeeper's a bit... Tries a shot! Oh, extraordinary. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
James, gently done. Calmly anticipates. Stones. Rodri. Stones forwards and with intent. Played out to the right. And it's O'Reilly. Mathias Nunes, played up towards the front line. Looking for a decent ball in. Bernardo Silva. He's cut it out. And now the breakaway. Mudryk. Bino Gittins. Liam Talab. Mudryk. Fernandez. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Chooses to go back. Oh, shooting chance! Doku. Marmoush. Doku. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, it's come loose. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Really well manoeuvred. Bino Gittins. Stones. Savić. O'Reilly. And that will be the final act. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a